What does it look like? I'm changing my ribbon. The other one's worn out.
A good workman never blames his tools.
A good workman doesn't have to write for one.
Hey, you two, you're starting kind of early today, aren't you?
You're right, Mayor. You're right. Ted, I apologize.
Mary, look what he did.
Ricky, what's gotten into you today?
No, he's just jealous because I'm going to Chicago and he isn't.
What makes you so sure Lou's going to pick you?
Well, he's certainly going to pick someone who can't even change a typewriter ribbon.
Pick someone for what? What's all this about Chicago?
Well, Lou got a call last night. They want us to send one delegate to the Broadcasters Convention. 3 whole days, everything paid for.
Where do you want to go? You're married.
What's that got to do with it?
Come on, Mary. Guys at a convention in a hotel in a strange town. That suggests a certain atmosphere?
Yeah, it sure does. A bunch of middle-aged drunks in funny hats asking some cab driver where the action is.
Cab driver, huh?
Well, I take it you're not interested in being our delegate.
Me? No way. Oh, wait, Murray, you don't suppose with my bad luck that
You'd
I'm
be wasted
gonna...
on you. You're not a guy. You don't even have credit cards. Anyway, what are we arguing? Lou's going to make up his own mind. Nothing we say is going to influence him. Lou, let me go to the convention. I'll let you go.
Yeah, his mother was up all night sewing name tapes into his shorts.
Why do you two guys want to go so much?
Well, it's a chance to see Chicago again. Take in a couple of restaurants, go to a basketball game, have some drinks with the guys. Just have a little fun.
Maybe you're right. I'll go.
Let me go, Lou. What do you got against me? What'd I ever do to you, huh?
There you are, Lou. I tracked you to your lair.
My lair?
Oh, sure. I always think of you as a big, gruff bear. You hide in here and growl at people, but you have a playful side, too.
Yeah.
The bear is the clown of the animal world, Lou. His lumbering gait conceals a prancing spirit. I always think of you that way.
Prancing.
Crouching, skulking in your lair until just the right moment comes to rush outside and kill someone.
I don't always have to rush outside. Sometimes they come right into my cave.
Lou, you don't scare me.
I know. What can I do for you, Sue Ann?
What flight are you taking to Chicago?
Why?
Well, I thought we should travel together for the company.
I didn't know you were going.
Who would miss a chance like this? 3 days and nights in the city where I had my first program. It was a cooking show called Let's Talk About Meat. Oh, Lou, I will show you the town. We'll go everywhere together. We'll see everything. We'll do everything. It'll give us something to remember and talk about for years afterward. So what's your flight number?
I'm not going. Mary is.
Morning.
Oh, morning, Mayor.
Oh, Murray, I wish you were going to Chicago instead of me.
Well, to tell you the truth, Marie wasn't too crazy about the idea to begin with. Now, don't get me wrong, Mayor. She's very understanding. If I told her I was going, she would accept it in silence, which would last until February. Besides, Lou chose you.
Lucky.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Ted.
Brought your suitcase to the newsroom, huh? Really? Rubbing it in, eh, Mary?
No, Ted.
Sure. The old Statue of Liberty play.
Ted.
Let Mary and me knock each other off while you pick up all the marbles.
Oh, Ted,
Well, I
come
could
on,
say enjoy yourself, Mary. I could say have a good time, but that would be phony. I'm too much an upfront guy for that, so I'm going to level with you as a friend. I hope you have a rotten stay in Chicago. I hope it rains all the time and you can't go to the beach. I know what you're going to say. There's no beach in Chicago. Well, I just remembered that. But there's a lake, Mary. Ha, ha, ha. I hope you can't make it to the lake. I hope it rains the whole time you're there.
Ted, you realize, of course, this means no postcard.
Well, who wants a picture of the Empire State Building anyway? I know. The Empire State Building isn't in Chicago. Well, tough.
All set for the Windy City, Mary, that toddling town?
Hey, Mr. Grant, are you sure you won't go?
I'd like to go. I really would. It'd be fun.
Oh, Mr. Grant, would it be fun? Lots of fun. A lot of drinking with the guys. A lot of good stuff.
I'm glad you're looking forward to it. I'd go, but I can't get away this week. I've got to get my car washed, go to the barber shop, buy some socks. Believe me, Mary, there are lots of good reasons.
Hello, Sue Ann.
Don't hello me, Mary. I find that kind of hypocrisy a little hard to swallow.
Hello is hypocritical.
If you were that desperate for a trip to Chicago, you'd have my pity.
Sue Ann,
But to deprive a
didn't-
hard-working man like Lou Grant of a good time simply to advance your own career is deplorable.
But, Sue Ann, he asked me to go.
Competing with a man is both aggressive and unfeminine, Mary. Now, I don't know what you hope to achieve, but your ambition is certainly obvious.
No, Sue Ann, Mr. Grant can't go. He's got to go to the barber and get a haircut, new socks.
I've never heard such transparent hogwash in all my life.
Neither have I.
Okay, here's your closet, bathroom, light switch, coffee maker, TV, air conditioner. You won't be needing it. We're supposed to have 3 straight days of cold wind and rain.
Baxter's curse strikes again. Who is it?
It's me, dear. Sue Ann, open the door.
Gee, Sue Ann, I'm not really sure how to work this lock. Anyway, there's somebody at my door.
There's nothing to it, dear. You simply press your latch button and rotate your bolt. See? Presto! Now we can communicate at will.
You mean you're
In the next room. Isn't that a piece of luck?
Wow.
Mary. Mary, I'm not one to bear a grudge. I never was. Now, we have a whole long weekend to enjoy together. How foolish we'd be to let a few cross words come between us.
Or a double door.
Exactly. It's kind of fun, isn't it? Like being back in college.
Okay, you made your point, Ted. You want to call it off?
I even brought utensils. I may do a dab of cooking.
I may do a dab of drinking.
While you unpack, dear, I'll start the ball rolling. I'm just calling my old station. There's a wonderful gang of guys there. They'd never forgive me if I didn't give them a buzz. Hello, is Steve Norman there, please? Good. Would you tell him that Sue Ann Nivens is calling? You should always lock your suitcase, dear, and put the key in a safe place. In your shoe, say.
In your hat.
Oh, Mr. Norman is tied up in a meeting. Then, is Arnold Sutton there? Good. Would you try him, please? And be sure and tell him it's me. When you're traveling, always pack shoes bottom up so as not to smudge other clothes. Just remember, soles toward heaven.
Oh, that's cute, Sue Ann. Cute, cute, cute.
He's where? Oh, he's in a meeting, too. Thank goodness. He's a dreadful bore. We were lucky.
We? Why do you say we?
Is Marvin Kruger there?
Sue Ann, please, don't include me in your plans, okay?
Mary, don't be silly. This is Chicago. I know everybody.
Yeah, but I don't want to see everybody, really, Sue Ann. I've got my own plans. You know, tomorrow I've got a day full of meetings and theater tickets. I want to do some sightseeing. And tonight I'd really like to just go to bed early.
Suit yourself, dear. Oh, Marvin's in a meeting, too? Well, thank you. Anything wrinkled should be hung in the bathroom and steamed. Put tissue paper in your shoes and don't hang sweaters. It gives you pointy shoulders. I wonder what kind of meeting Marvin the janitor would go to. Hello? Yes, just a minute.
Thank you. Sue Ann, you wanna...
Oh, surely, dear.
Thank you.
And don't forget, put slacks under the mattress during the night, so while we sleep, we press our pants.
Hello? Oh, Mr. Grant, hi. What can I do for you?
I just want to make sure you were okay.
Tell her I did, too.
Yeah, Murray, too. Me and Murray want to make sure you were okay.
That's it. Make me look like a sorehead.
And Ted.
You said it, I didn't.
So, you behaving yourself there in that hotel room?
Mr. Grant, I'm a little too tired to do anything else, but I think when I hang up, I'm just gonna wash my hair, read a book, and get into bed. I'm just planning a nice, quiet evening alone.
Good news, Mary. Look what I found. Mary, I want you to meet Hal and Freddie. We're not on a last-name basis yet. They're here for a convention, too.
Pleased to meet you, Mary.
Not half as pleased as I am.
If we're intruding, please tell us.
Not that we'll stop, but please tell us.
Do you have any ice, Mary?
Oh, good. She's got glasses.
It's fun to make passes at girls who have glasses.
Sue Ann,
I met them in the hall, Mary. They were looking for the ice machine.
it's not in here.
Well, we can send for some. Are you using that phone?
Yes, Mr. Grant, Sue Ann, could I speak to you for a minute, please?
Who needs ice?
Well, actually, over-chilling spoils the bouquet of really fine whiskey. This is not all that fine. You can call for ice from my room.
May I sit down?
Yes, please. Mr. Grant. No, it's Sue Ann and some friends. What do you mean, work fast? Mr. Grant,
Tell
I
Lou
didn't have...
he's missing the time of his life.
Who's Lou?
He is my boss from Minneapolis,
Oh,
please.
let me talk to him a
Mr.
second.
Grant.
This is hello, Lou.
Could I-
It's Freddie.
Could I have...
I'm a friend of Mary's. Yeah,
May I
listen,
please?
I'll tell you what you should do. You should double this little lady's salary.
May I please
That's
have the-
telling him how, Mary.
Certainly is. Mr. Grant, I'll see you on Monday. Sue Ann, may I speak to you for a minute alone?
Oh, I get it. A little girl talk, huh? Well, I can take a hint. Don't fight over me, girls. There's plenty for everybody.
Mary, your behavior is verging on rudeness.
Rudeness? This is my room.
And we are your guests.
But I don't want guests. I want to spend a quiet evening alone.
I am only thinking of Hal and Freddie, dear. They're two lonely men in a big city. They don't know where to turn.
Let them ask a cab driver.
Excuse us, we just had a wonderful idea. If you girls don't have any plans for dinner...
Why don't you pick us up in 10 minutes?
Sue Ann.
All right. Make it 15. That'll give us time to put our faces on, you understand.
Sure, but don't worry about changing, Mary. You look terrific just the way you are.
Oh, aren't you sweet? Hurry up and change.
I'm not going anywhere.
Mary, stubbornness is a weed that spoils our garden. It poisons the soil, chokes the other plants, screens out all the sunshine. Now get the lead out.
Sue Ann, I am sure that they are very nice men, but I was really planning on spending a nice, relaxing evening in a hot tub.
Life is too short, Mary. We must gather our rosebuds while we may. You can take a hot bath and relax when you're dead.
Why won't you understand that I don't want to go out to dinner?
Right, Mary. If that's how you feel, we'll forget about Hal and Freddie.
Good. Thank you.
Two of us will stay here all evening, and we'll try to analyze the serious problem you have in dealing with other people. You know, I've always thought it would be interesting to delve into Mary Richards' psyche and find out who you really are.
It'll just take me a minute to change.
You're a good friend, Mary. It's going to be a fun evening. We're not not dressed yet, but you can take us the way we are.
Okay, you'll have to wait till I'm off duty.
Well, how about some wine?
Oh, now, wine is a man's department. Why don't you order it?
All right, all right. Do you like red or white?
I would suggest, however, a robust burgundy with enough body so it's not overwhelmed by the steak au poivre.
I don't care.
Well, neither do I. Why don't we just forget about the wine?
So, what convention are you fellas with?
Well, now, take a guess. What do we look like?
Oh, I don't want to guess. I hate that.
Oh, come on.
No, I hate guessing. I always guess wrong.
Go on, you'll die.
No, I won't.
You'd better. We're morticians.
I should have guessed that.
No, you see, that's the problem. We've got this gloomy image, and we're trying to change it.
And we're succeeding.
How did you get interested in what you do?
I like being around people.
You don't get rich, but you drive a big car.
Who gets the Planters Punch?
Planters Punch!
Planters Punch.
Plants, yes.
Oh, dear.
You see, Mary, our profession teaches us not to fear death.
Really?
Why should we fear it? We get a 70% discount. Now listen, enough about us, Mary. Let's talk about you.
Would you care to dance?
Oh, no, thank you.
What do you do for a living?
Oh, how about Sue Ann?
All right. What does she do for a living?
I have a little TV show.
It's really interesting, too. She's the happy homemaker. She gives tips.
Is that right?
Yes. For instance, did you know that fresh flowers will last a week if their stems are dipped in salt?
Isn't that interesting?
We don't need them a week.
Are you sure you don't want to dance, Mary?
Look at that button. You're going to lose that.
Well, it's like we always say, nothing lasts forever.
You know, since so few people carry a needle, if you'll just wrap cellophane around those remaining threads, you can save them.
I don't carry cellophane.
I do.
You do? Isn't that nice? I'll bet you move like a cat on a dance floor.
Say, let's take her up to Norman's party later.
Oh, good idea.
Oh, no, I don't think so, really. We're both very tired, after that long flight. It was an hour on the plane.
It'll be a real hoot, Mary. I'll bet you've never been to a mortician's party.
Right.
Well, why not give in? Sooner or later, we're gonna get you.
Sue Ann! Sue Ann, won't you open the door? Come on, there's nothing to it. You simply depress your latch button and rotate your bolt. Oh, come on, Sue Ann, don't be upset.
Upset? Why should I be upset? It's perfectly obvious. They preferred me. Can you deny it?
No, certainly can't.
Don't patronize me, Mary. I hate that.
What are you doing?
I always cook when I'm really bugged. Some people clean. Some people wash their hair. With me, it's chocolate fondue. I was going to use this in a Pyrex seminar tomorrow, but my needs come first. All right. Let's assume they preferred you.
Hey, look, I'm really sorry.
Although, why should we assume a thing like that? Because they sat next to you, talked to you, danced with you, flattered you?
No.
I laughed at their rotten mortician jokes. And at that party afterwards, it was painfully obvious that those jokes turned your stomach. But I laughed for 3 hours at a party where we were the only women there who weren't paid to be there.
Really a good sport.
Tell me something, Mary. Doesn't it ever bother you that you were the obvious favorite of a group of men who spend all their time with dead people?
Sue Ann, Sue-Ann, look, everyone has dates that don't work out.
Rejection. That's what we're talking about, Mary. Rejection. Say it. I want to hear you say it.
Rejection.
You can't even say it with conviction.
Sue-Ann, everyone's been rejected.
Everyone but you.
That's not true.
Tell me one instance.
There have been plenty of cases.
Tell me. One humiliating instance.
Okay. Okay, all right. A couple of years ago, I was dating a guy, and I decided to break it off. And then 3 months later, when I changed my mind, I called him, and he was dating someone else.
You call that rejection?
Okay, all right, maybe that wasn't the perfect
I'll
example.
tell you rejection, Mary. Rejection is dressing for dates who don't show, waiting for people who don't call, giving a party for someone who's left the country.
Oh, come on, Sue-Ann, what's the point?
Rejection is cooking dinner for a man's entire family. 11 people, Mary. 11 Hungarian people. Cooking dinner for 6 hours and having none of them show up. You don't forget a thing like that.
No, I'm sure you don't.
Your butcher doesn't forget it either. Ever try to return 8 pounds of filet stripped for stroganoff?
No.
That's rejection. Those are all actual true life examples of rejection.
Oh, Sue-Ann.
And every one of them happened to my sister.
Okay, I hated tonight. I really hated it. I hate seeing a friend hurt. And the thing that makes it worse with you, Sue-Ann, is you pretend it doesn't matter. You never let people see how you really feel.
I'm not a schoolgirl, Mary. Life is too short to give in to things. Oh, will you... Oh, for Pete's sake. Well, how do they expect you to make a chocolate fondue on a dumb... I can't even...
Sue-Ann. Oh. Hey.
You know what I hate worst about crying?
What?
Your dimples don't show.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, good.
And the third day, it rained again. I mean, I never got out of that hotel room. It was the dullest, dreariest, most depressing weekend I ever spent in my life. Just awful.
You're not saying that just to make me feel good.
Don't look to me for any sympathy, Mayor. The high point of my weekend was killing 2 flies with 1 swat.
Morning.
Hi,
Hello.
Mr. Grant. I was just telling Tad Furry about my weekend in Chicago.
Uh-huh. Sounded like you girls were having quite a time.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wanted to explain to you about that phone call.
Oh, don't feel you have anything to explain to me, Mary.
No, Mr. Grant. Really, I would like to.
Why? Because when I called you, all I could hear was shrieks and giggles and the sound of drunken laughter?
No, Mr. Grant, really, there is a perfectly logical explanation for what you heard.
Oh, really, Mary? And what is it?
We were having an orgy.
You were kidding, weren't you, Mary? She's only kidding, Mary. You were kidding, weren't you, Mary? She's only kidding, Mary. You are kidding, aren't you, Mary? Aren't you? Oh, she's got to be kidding. I know you're kidding, Mary, aren't you? Mary? I'm sure she's kidding. Mary, tell me you're kidding.
You're gonna make it after all.
Okay, here's the editing schedule through Friday, and here's a list of the sponsors. It's worth checking to see which news item comes before which commercial. Otherwise, it can be a little embarrassing.
Yeah. Like when Ted read that item about the raid on the massage parlors, followed by the commercial about letting your fingers do the walking.
Right.
So how come you picked Mexico for a vacation?
Well, you know what I did? Just got out a great big map. I closed my eyes, jabbed my finger, and said, this is where I'm going to spend the week.
And landed in Mexico.
No, Racine, Wisconsin. It took me 11 jabs to get to Mexico.
Morning, Murr. Morning, Murr.
Morning.
Oh, what a great day. Look at me. I guess from a glance at my face, you can tell something wonderful's happened, can't you?
No, there are no pennies on your eyelids.
Something wonderful's happened. Wake the town, tell the people, shout it from the highest rooftops.
Ted, what is it?
Come to think of it, it's kind of personal. I better just tell Lou.
I didn't hear you knock, Ted.
No time for knocking, Lou. This is too important. Great news.
Ted, I'm very busy. What is it?
Guess.
Ted, I've got a better game. Close your eyes, pick a number, and take a hike.
Lou, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Come on, guess.
Ted!
All right, here it is. No, wait. I can't leave Mary out of this. Mary, would you step in here, please?
Ted, if it's so important,
Why am I excluding Murray? Right. Murray, you two, come on in here on a double, fella. Oh, what the heck, all you guys in there. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Grant?
I don't even know what the news is, and already I hate it.
It's good news, Lou. And good news is something you share with your friends, and you are my friends. And I want every one of you to be the first to know.
Ted!
My mother's getting married.
I hope it's not because she has to.
Isn't it wonderful? I knew you'd all be thrilled.
Yeah, we're all thrilled. Okay, that's it. Back to your desks.
That's really wonderful news, Ted.
Yeah. It's been 40 years since my old man walked out on her. 40 years with no one but little Ted for her to lean on. Oh, you guys don't know how important this is to me. You've all got fathers. Every mother's son of you. You don't know what it's like to lie in bed at night praying. Praying the styles won't change so Mom won't need a new dress. You can sleep knowing when the chips are down, Daddy's there. Well, now so can I. Because I'm going to become a son. I'm going to become a son!
Let's just hope he's not twins.
Thanks for the champagne, Mr. Grant. It was really sweet of you to bring it.
My pleasure, Mary. Bon voyage.
Thank you.
Hey, here. Let me do that. That's a man's job.
Oh, thanks. I always have trouble with it anyway.
Yeah.
You twist that little wire, it lifts right off.
All right. Listen, you be careful down in Mexico, Mary. A woman traveling alone in a foreign country is pretty helpless.
Right, I will. If you spread the wire, it lifts right off.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, check. Now, you know anybody down there if you need help or anything?
Yeah, I've got a couple of friends. Mr. Grant, I think you want to tilt the bottle a little to keep it from foaming when the cork comes out. Just...
Oh, yeah, got it. You got my home phone?
Yes, I do. You know, instead of easing it with your thumbs, you can grasp the cork and then twist it out. I've seen people do that.
Oh, hey, nothing to it.
I guess it just looks hard.
Not if you know what you're doing. Yeah, I'll get it. Now, don't hesitate to call me if you need help. You hear me?
Right.
Ted.
Oh, hi, Lou. Hi, Mary.
Hi.
Champagne, huh? Yeah. Actually, it's a little premature. My mom's not getting married.
Ted, Mary's starting on her vacation. This is her bon voyage.
Oh, she's going by boat, huh?
What are you doing here?
Well, it's Friday night, Lou. George just got a class. Usually have dinner at Mom's, but she's pretty busy these days, so I thought I'd stop by and see how Mary's doing.
Well, gee, Ted, I'd ask you to have dinner with us, but I only made enough for 2.
Oh, hey, that's all right. Enjoy yourselves. Sure I can find a greasy diner open somewhere that's called Harvest.
Well, look, at least stay and have a glass of champagne with us, huh?
If you insist.
Okay, sit down.
Well, here's to my new dad. Here's to... See, I don't know what to call him. Lou, what do your kids call you?
When they were little, it was Daddy. In college, it was Father. Now it's Daddy again. I like Daddy. Father costs money.
Daddy. Daddy. Nah, that's for girls. You got girls, Lou. I don't think a man would say Daddy. Pop. Pop, I'd say Pop. Hi, Pop. Morning, Pop. Pop, meet Mary.
What's his name?
I don't know. My mom just calls him her gentleman friend. When I was little, she used to always say they were my uncles. I had more uncles than any kid I knew.
This is great.
Oh, thank you. It's a new recipe of Sue Ann's.
Well, that's good.
It is. That's another thing, Mary. When you're down in Mexico, be careful of the food down there. And don't drink the water. You know why?
I'll give you a hint, Mary. You get it? You get it? You know something? None of those uncles ever played with me. None of them ever took me to a baseball game. They don't have Uncle and Son's Day.
Hey, Ted, look, don't go have dinner by yourself. Have dinner with us. We'll give you some of ours. You don't mind, Mr. Grant, do you?
No, I guess not.
Gee, thanks, guys. You know, it wasn't easy for my mom. She had to be both mother and father to me. You know, that little lady actually put on boxing gloves to teach me to fight because she thought a boy should learn.
Sounds like a wonderful woman.
And a wonderful teacher. By the time I was 13, I could knock her silly. Oh!
I'm sorry. You're so tense, everything is clenched.
Are you using your thumbs? Mom always used her thumbs.
I'm doing the best I can. Your mother has bigger thumbs than I do. She has the biggest thumbs I ever saw. Giant thumbs.
Yeah, like tennis paddles. Where are they when I need them, though? Every time I call her, she's too busy. Thanks, that's enough, Georgia. Oh. Oh.
Is your back better?
Yeah, but now my neck hurts.
Can I tell you something?
Not now, Georgette. I think I'm getting a headache, too.
Ted, listen to me. It's hard for me to make people listen because I don't have a very forceful way of talking. But sometimes what you say is more important than how you say it.
That's not true. Say that's not true.
This is what I want to tell you. I don't think there's anything wrong with your back or your neck.
Then why do they hurt?
I think they hurt because deep down inside you think you're losing your mom. All these years she's taken care of you, and now...
She's taking care of me? I've been sending her money every month for 20 years. There's no telling how much. Somewhere between 60 and 61,000 bucks.
And she's given you comfort and advice and love. And now your brain is telling your back and your neck your mommy's leaving you, and they're not taking it too well. It's what doctors call psychosomatic.
Psychosomatic?
Yes, Ted. What you have to realize is you're not losing a mother. You're gaining a father.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not losing a mother. I'm gaining a pop. When we get married, they come visit me. I can visit them. They take me to dinner. I can visit them. We'll be just like one big happy family.
Of course you will.
Hey, you know something? My back doesn't hurt anymore, and my neck doesn't either, and my headache's gone. Yeah, as soon as I realized there was nothing to worry about, the pain went away.
That's wonderful, Ted.
Yeah, and you thought it was psychosomatic.
How come we didn't get backup coverage on the remote?
Oh, Mary usually takes care of that.
This whole week, every time I've asked a question, I've gotten the same answer. Mary usually takes care of that. Why can't someone come up with a new alibi?
Mary usually takes care of that.
If I had realized how hard she works, I'd never have given her a vacation.
Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late, Lou. I've been running all over town making plans for the wedding.
Oh, when's the big day, Ted?
I don't know. They haven't set a date yet. Walter just came into town this morning. Gosh, I can't wait to meet him. It's going to be a beautiful ceremony. I cry every time I think of it.
Why? Are you paying for it?
Well, actually, I am, and it isn't easy. I've got to take care of all the details myself. Right now, I'm trying to pick out an orchestra. Say, Lou, which one of these two do you think is better, the Lester Goldman Trio or the Electric Bananas?
Ted, Mary's gone, and I've got a lot of extra work to do, so if you don't mind...
Oh, just one more question, Lou. Do you think your friend Murphy, the combat photographer, could do a wedding album?
Sure. If the bride and groom don't mind wriggling to the altar on their bellies.
Murphy, maybe. Oh, it's going to be a beautiful ceremony. I'm going to give away the bride.
Give away? I figured you'd find a way to sell her.
Mom wants it to be one of those modern ceremonies where the bride and groom each read something they've chosen themselves. Walter's going to read a poem by Tennyson, and Mom's going to read a short passage from The Joy of Sex. I almost forgot. I've got to ask Mom about the minister she wants. Boy, that reception's going to be something, too. When I propose a toast, it's going to be the most beautiful, touching, moving tribute that ever poured out of a son's heart. Write me something, Mur. Hello, Mom. Hi, did Walter arrive in time? Oh, good. Say, listen, Mom, about the minister for the wedding. What? What? Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll call you when I get home.
What's the matter, Ted?
Nothing.
Come on, Ted, what's the matter?
Mom and Walter aren't getting married after all.
Oh, they've decided to break up.
No, they decided to shack up.
Hello? They hung up.
What's the difference? Probably some lurid scandal magazine.
It might have been your mother.
Don't mention that name.
You mustn't be like this, Ted, sitting in your apartment all weekend with the drapes closed. You missed a beautiful sunny day.
Well, it may be sunny out there, but in here, it was night with early morning cloud cover. Turning to occasional rain by mid-afternoon.
The fresh air would have done you good.
Oh, yeah. Out in the streets where people would stare at me, pointing, whispering, snickering. There goes Ted Baxter, the one whose mother is... Pss, 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 pss.
No one even knows your mother is... Pss, 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 pss. And anyway, your mother is really a very sweet person. I remember the first time you took me to meet her. She gave me a big hug and led me over to the couch and sat me down and took a good long look at me and said, So you're Ted's broad.
She likes you right from the start.
And I like her, Ted. I think I understand her. She's just lonesome. I mean, a woman needs tenderness. A woman needs affection.
A woman, yes, but not a mother.
Why is it so important to you that your mother get married?
Because it's the only decent thing to do when two people are, you know.
It is?
Of course it is.
You believe that?
Of course I do. Marriage is the only way for people of their generation.
Uh-huh. Okay, thanks a lot.
Excuse me, Lou. I want to make a long-distance call.
Long distance?
That's all right, Lou. I'm going to pay for it. I've written down everything I'm going to say. Phone company recommends that, you know. Keep long-distance calls short. Write everything down ahead of time.
Who you calling?
My father. My real father. Somebody's got to tell him. Somebody's got to break the news that another man has stolen the affections of the woman he deserted 40 years ago.
That could be a real blow.
Poor little father out there somewhere, never expecting a voice from afar that'll change his life forever. Hello, Dad? This is Ted. How are you? Nice talking to you, but I've got bad news. Mom's living with the guy. Bye. There's no good way to break bad news.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Not a word about the disgrace of the Twin Cities.
She's seen your newscast, Ted. Hiya, Mayor. Welcome back.
Aw, thanks, Murr.
Welcome back.
Thanks, Mr. Grant.
Yeah, Mayor, welcome back.
Thanks, Ted. Mexico was absolutely beautiful. I mean, the sights and the sounds, the
Welcome
smells.
back, Mayor.
Thanks, Ted. Oh, and I saw a sunrise over the ruins at Yucatan that was breathtaking.
Welcome back, Mayor.
Thanks, Ted.
You know how good it is to see you, Mayor. We all missed you around here. I mean, the place just has been the same without good old Mary to talk to.
Oh, Ted, that's really nice of you to say. So, how's your mother?
None of your business.
Sit down. Ted, may I offer a little friendly criticism?
Sure, if it's constructive.
You're acting like a jackass.
Food for thought.
I'm tired of you carrying on about your mother.
Lou, you don't know what it's like to spend every day in fear that someone you're responsible for is going to make you a laughing stock.
Yes, I do, Ted.
She's living in sin, Lou. My own mother's living in sin.
Have you talked to the guy?
Talk to him?
Well, that's how I'd handle it. Meet him for a drink. Find out his intentions.
I know his intentions.
What I mean is, talk to him. Tell him where you stand and find out where he stands. Talk to him man to man.
You know something, Lou? You may be right. That's what I'll do tonight. Talk to him. Man to man to man.
Haven't you got an extra man in there?
No, because you're coming with me, Lou. I sure appreciate this, big fella.
I hope so. I feel like a fool.
Oh, I'm sorry you had to come to this. But he asked for it, messing with my mom. There it is, Lou, the bell. What'll I do?
Come out of your corner, bobbing and weaving and answer.
Right, you stay right there.
Mr. Baxter, I'm Walter Tewksbury. This is an honor. May I call you Teddy?
Certainly not.
I didn't know you had company. I'm Walter Tewksbury.
Lou Grant, Mr. Tewksbury. I was just leaving.
Well, I hope I'm not breaking up the party.
Oh, no, not at all. I just dropped by to pass the time of day with Teddy.
I'll just be slipping along now. Think you can handle it, Killer?
Don't go, Lou.
I have to, Ted. In about 15 seconds, I'm gonna start to giggle. Now, I don't giggle often. You've probably never seen me giggle. Let's keep it that way.
Nice meeting you, Mr. Tewksbury.
Oh, goodbye. Nice man.
Yeah, he's nice, but hard, like me, Tewksbury. He doesn't put up with any funny business. Sit down.
Thank you. Ted, you seem to be upset, and I think I know what it is. Now, let me assure you, I'm not going to try to take the place of your natural father.
My natural father. I met him once in 40 years. He borrowed $2,000 and split.
Well, I can ease your mind on that score, too. I'm financially pretty well off. I want you to know that anytime you're in need of anything, you can always come to me.
I can?
Sure.
You mean if I needed, say, $100, I could just come to you and you'd give it to me?
Sure.
Yeah. I want you to know, Walter, that I appreciate that very much. Of course, I wouldn't ask you for any money, but it's certainly nice of you to offer. Listen, Walter, why aren't you and Mom getting married?
Well, we just don't want to rush into anything. After all, marriage is for a lifetime. But I'm sure that we will eventually.
You will? Well, that's terrific. That's what I wanted to know. That's quite a load off my mind. And you'd really give me $100 if I asked you for it?
That's right.
Would you like a drink, Walter?
Yes? I'll take a little scotch if you got it. You know, my father taught me to drink scotch long years ago. And you know something? It's still my poison.
Well, no one ever taught me to drink. I had to pick it up on the streets.
He was a grand old guy, my father. He and I had some wonderful times together.
Did he take you to baseball games?
Oh, sure. In fact, I'm a big fan. Are you?
You're a big fan.
Well, say, would you like to go to a twin game sometime?
Twin game?
Yeah, Minnesota Twins.
Oh, I thought you meant like when they play 2 games in a row.
That's a doubleheader.
Hey, you really do know the game, don't you? And you've actually got $100 on you right now, cash?
I do. A good scotch, by the way. Well, I've got to get going, Ted. I'm very glad we had a chance to meet each other. And you know something? You're a splendid young man.
Well, you're 4 stars with me, too, Walter.
Thank you. See you soon.
Oh, Walter, could I please have $100?
Sure. Why didn't you say so?
It's not that I need the money, you understand. Actually, it's just that nobody ever gave me anything before.
There you are.
Oh, Daddy.
Gee, Walter's such a terrific guy. I can't wait for Father's Day. I'll have 2 fathers to send cards to.
Of course, Walter's not really my father.
Say, do you think they've got a Father's Day card for your mother's lover?
Well, if they don't, they're missing out on a sizable market.
Hey, just occurred to me the fact that my mother's living in sin. Does that make me,
No, Ted, that doesn't make you one.
But we'll always think of you as one anyway.
Thanks, Murph. to join me for lunch? I'm starved.
No, thanks, Ted.
Mary?
No, I brought my lunch too, Ted.
Yeah, that looks good.
It is.
What is that, chicken?
Yeah, chicken.
Looks like it's got sauce on it.
Barbecue sauce. I made it last night.
How many pieces you got there?
3 legs and a breast.
That must have been a funny-looking chicken. Really looks tasty.
It is.
You can eat all that yourself?
Ted, would you by any chance care
Yes,
for
that
some-
one. Thanks, Mary. That's the best chicken I ever tasted.
Say, Mary, the station's got these 2 tickets to the hockey game on Saturday night. Want to take one of your kids?
Well, thanks, Lou, but my girls don't care much for hockey.
I'll take them.
Ted, you don't like hockey?
No, but I can sell them to someone who does.
How are the girls, Murr? I haven't seen them in, gee, months.
Oh, terrific. You know, Susie's going to be 6 next week, and Marie and I took her shopping. And I said, if she could choose anything in the whole world, what would she pick? She said a charge account.
Gee, it must be really nice to have 3 daughters.
Yeah, it sure is, Ted.
I mean, after sons, they're the next best thing.
Ted, my girls are the best thing, not the next best.
Hey, I've got nothing against girls. I think girls are great. I mean, look at Mary. She used to be a girl.
Yeah, once upon a time.
You know, I was reading this article in the Police Gazette. It explains what makes a baby boy a girl. You see, our bodies are all filled with these little things called chromosomes. And when it comes time to make a baby, the mother always puts out a chromosome called X. But the father can put out either an X chromosome or a Y chromosome. I mean, if he puts out an X, it means it's a girl. If he puts out a Y, it's a boy. So you see, Mary, it's not your fault if you don't have any sons. You just haven't been able to come up with a Y when you needed one. And some guys are like that. They're short on Ys. On the other hand, you take a guy like me who's strong, rugged, and tough. I bet I got Ys coming out of my ears. I bet I'm lousy with Ys.
Or even without them.
Right.
You know, it's funny. When Marie and I first got married, we agreed we'd have 2 kids. And I just assumed one would be a girl and one would be a boy. Of course, when Bonnie and Ellen came, I was crazy about them both. But still, in the back of my mind, I couldn't help wondering what it would be like to have a son. And I knew Marie didn't want any more kids, so... Well, what I did was one night, I took her to this romantic place for dinner and dancing and a little champagne and kind of talked her into having another kid.
Your son, Susie.
Right. Not exactly what I planned, but, well, I wouldn't trade her for 10 sons. Still, every now and then, I feel it'd be kind of nice to have a little boy to buy toys for, or to take to the playground, or to teach how to read.
I don't see what your problem is, Murr. You can do all that with Ted.
You know, it's really dumb, isn't it? I mean, why does a guy think his life isn't complete until he reproduces a miniature version of himself? I mean, it's just dumb. Hello, Marie? Hey, listen, honey, let's go out to eat tonight. Yeah, get a sitter and,
Why not, Lou?
I'm sorry, Ted. My anchorman is not going to be a judge at a Miss Nude Minnesota contest. Come in.
Oh, sorry if you're busy. I'll come back later.
No. We're finished. What's on your mind?
Ted, this is sort of private.
It's all right. Anything you want to say to me, you can say in front of Lou. Sit down.
Look, I want to ask you guys a question.
Shoot.
Well, say a man wants to have a child and his wife doesn't. What do?
You want another kid?
Well, yeah. I mean, I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I'd like to have a son. Is there anything wrong in wanting a son? My own flesh and blood to carry on my name?
Of course not. If people didn't have sons, we wouldn't be here discussing this problem right now. We'd be 3 chicks. Lulu, Muriel, and Veronica.
Ted, how'd you get Veronica?
Well, who wants a silly name like Theodora?
Anyway, Marie and I had a big fight about it last night. I mean, don't I have the right to have a child if I want to?
Well, Well, yeah, sure, but Marie has her rights, too.
Hold it. When a woman becomes a wife, she promises to love, honor, and obey. O-B-E-Y, obey. Now, that's a legal binding contract.
And she just can't walk off the job anytime she wants to.
And if she does, you can claim a violation of that contract and sue her for every penny she's got.
Look, I don't want Marie to obey me. I want her to want what I want.
Well, even if she doesn't want it, I think she should do it anyway.
Hey, what's the big deal? And all you're doing is asking her to go to a hospital for a couple of hours and have a baby.
As if you were asking for a year out of her life.
Lou, what do you think I should do?
Oh, look, Murray, you and Marie are both intelligent people. You've got a problem, you sit down and discuss it. You tell her how you feel, she tells you how she feels. And between the two of you, you figure out a solution.
Right. And if that doesn't work, slip something into her drink.
Shut up, Veronica.
Boy, want some coffee?
Great. Thanks for helping, Mary. If you hadn't been there, it would have taken 2 hours to decide between the blue dress and the green one.
Yeah, with me there, it only took 3.
It really is a good thing you came. If I'd been by myself, I probably would have picked the green dress.
Georgette, did you like the green dress better?
Well, I did until you said you liked the blue dress.
No, I didn't say that I liked the blue dress. Remember, I said I couldn't make up my mind, and then the sales lady said that she liked the blue dress, and then you agreed with her, and then I said I liked the blue dress because I thought you liked it.
You mean you didn't like the blue dress either?
No, it was the sales lady who said she liked the blue.
Oh, well, as long as one of us likes it.
Marie, what a nice
Hi, Mary.
surprise. Oh, I don't think you know Georgette Franklin, Marie Slaughter, Murray's wife.
Hi, Georgette.
Want some coffee?
Oh, yes, I love it. Oh, I feel as if I know you so well. Murray's told me all about you.
Ted's told me about you, too.
Oh, really? What'd he say?
Not much. Just that you have blonde hair, that you're very nice, and you don't want to get pregnant.
There aren't many secrets in that office, are there?
Gee, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was a secret. Please forget I told you.
That's all right, Georgette. Actually, Mary, that's what I came over to talk to you about. I really do need your advice.
Yeah, sure. What can I do?
Did something happen in the office yesterday?
What do you mean?
Well, when Murray came home last night after work, he made it sound as if our marriage depended on my having another baby.
Oh, that's what that session in Mr. Grant's office was all about.
Well, Mary just thinking about what he wants. What about me? Finally, our youngest is in kindergarten this year. And for the first time in 18 years, I have a little time to myself. 2.5 hours after breakfast. And Murray wants me to fill it with morning sickness. What would you do if you were me?
I'd cry.
Well, aside from all that, I just don't think it's right, what with all the overpopulation and famine in the world. Mary, do you think that it's wrong that I don't want to have another baby? I really would like an answer. Do you think that I'm wrong?
Oh, no, Marie. No, of course, I don't think that you're wrong. You know, on the other hand, it's hard to say that Murray is wrong, too. I mean, you know, I can understand your point of view completely. You know, there is no argument there, not at all. Still, I understand how Murray feels, too. And I'm not saying that I agree with him, you know, just that I understand how he feels. Of course, just as I understand how you feel. You know, on the other hand, it's... Marie, I don't know what to tell you to do.
I bet that sales lady would know what to do.
Morning.
Morning.
Mr. Grant, I have something to say, so I might as well just say it and get it out of the way.
Okay.
I don't know what you said to Murray in there on Friday, but I think you should know that on Saturday, Marie came over to my house and she was very upset.
Hey, all I told Murray was that this whole business of having a kid or not was something they had to work out between them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm so glad to hear that because that's just what I told Marie. I mean, I feel very strongly that you and I and everyone else should just stay out of it and not get involved.
That's why I told Murray what I told him. I didn't want to take sides, even though, as it happens, I think Murray's got a good case.
A good case?
Sure. Man doesn't feel complete till he has a son.
Oh, come on, Mr. Grant. You've got 3 daughters. Do you ever seriously wish they were sons?
Yeah, when they stayed out till 2 in the morning.
I just don't think it's fair to ask Marie to have a baby if she doesn't want one. Sometimes I think men have no idea what's involved in caring for a baby, the amount of time that's involved, the total commitment.
Hey, why are you telling me? I've got 3 kids. You don't have any.
Well, you don't have to be a chicken to recognize an egg.
Well, you do if you want to lay one. Anyway, don't tell me about raising kids. I've done my share. I don't know how many times I had to get up at 4 in the morning to tell Edie the baby was crying. And I walked them plenty of times myself, too.
Mr. Grant, the point is that when Murray and Marie got married, they agreed they were only going to have 2 children.
Right, a girl and a boy. Marie didn't live up to her end of the bargain.
It's all a big joke to you, isn't it? Well, a woman doesn't have to have a baby if she doesn't want to.
Well, I say a man's entitled to have a baby if he wants to.
Well, Mr. Grant, on behalf of women everywhere, let me say we'd sure like to be there when he has it.
She's got you there, Lou.
Hey, you two still fighting about Murray's having a kid?
No, Ted, we're not fighting about Murray's having a kid. We are both staying out of this. We are both neutral, right, Mary?
Right.
Morning, everyone.
Morning. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah.
You and Marie talk things over?
Yeah, it's all settled. I'm moving into a hotel tonight.
You're not going to a hotel. I won't hear it, but you're going to spend the night with me.
It'll be terrific.
You don't want to be alone.
Thanks, Ted. That's very nice of you.
Yeah, we'll have a great time. They're having a masquerade party in the recreation room tonight. And you can come as anybody you like.
Except Batman and Robin, because that's me and Georgette. Wait till you see my Robin costume. Say, Murr, what's a guy like you doing with a bottle of wild whipped cream oil?
How's a guy like me going to use it up? Yeah, I really appreciate you letting me stay over tonight, Ted.
Yeah, no trouble. Got an extra bed.
Hey, why do you have twin beds?
Well, you never know when a chick might want to stay over. If you get my drift. I know you don't feel much like laughing tonight, do you, old buddy? Well, I know what it feels like when you've lived with someone a long time and get really close to them and suddenly they're not there anymore. I remember years ago I had this hamster, Louise. One day I came home. The cage was tipped over and she was gone. Oh, I know, it's not the same thing as a wife. For those first few days, I thought I'd go out of my mind. You know how I got over it? I went right out and got another hamster. You see what I'm getting at, Murray?
No. What's your point, Ted?
I think you ought to go out and get a hamster.
Anyway, it's not like I left Marie for good. I mean, I just thought we should have a little cooling down period, a little time to think things over. In fact, I'm going to call her right now.
Murray, I know it's your life and I don't want to get involved, but I think you're an idiot if you call Marie. I mean, don't you see it? You're both engaged in a battle of wills. You want a baby and she doesn't. The only question is who's going to give in first. And remember, you're the man. You're the strong one. All you got to do is hold your ground. Stay away from her. Sooner or later, Marie will give in and have that kid. Then you can go home.
I don't know, Ted. She feels pretty strongly about this. I mean, like she said, it's her body.
Well, sure it is, but that doesn't mean you can't borrow it for a little while.
No, it's not just that. I mean, she really thinks there are too many people in the world.
No, that's ridiculous. I went to the movies the other night to see The Great Gatsby. There couldn't have been more than 6 people in the whole theater.
She's got a point, Ted. Overpopulation is a real problem.
Sure, overpopulation is a problem. That's why people should have lots of babies. Because one day, one of those babies is going to grow up and solve that problem.
Maybe I won't call Marie tonight.
That's the spirit, Murray. Hey, don't worry. We'll get you a son yet. Well, it's time to hit the deck. Good night, Murray.
Good night, Ted.
I hope and pray.
What was that?
Nothing.
Ted, were you praying?
Well, a little. It's a habit I got into when I was a kid.
What were you praying for?
You wouldn't be interested.
No, Ted, come on. I would be. What?
Well, that everything will work out between you and Marie. And that...
Now what, Ted?
And that Mary will bring some more barbecued chicken for lunch tomorrow.
That had to be one of the worst restaurants you and I have ever gone to.
Well, there was one advantage. We got home early.
True. I'll be right back. You want to try to remember where we were?
Mary, you gotta help me.
Could I help you tomorrow, Murr?
Hi, Andy. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
I'll always wonder.
Well, look, I won't be any bother. I'll just sit up here. You see, Andy, my wife and I had a big argument, and I don't have any place to go.
Murr, I thought you were staying with Ted.
Yeah, that was last night. I'm not going to go through that again. He woke me up at 3 o'clock in the morning and asked, do you want to have a pillow fight?
Murr, what's on your mind?
Well.
Hey, maybe I better go.
No, Andy, don't
No,
go.
it would help if you did.
Murray.
Hey, Mary. It's all right. Listen, I'll talk to you tomorrow, huh?
Hey, look, I'm really sorry about this. Why don't you two go out tomorrow night?
Well, I can't. I'm busy.
How about the night after?
I play poker.
What about Friday? It's a date.
Good night.
All right, what is it?
Oh, Mary, I want to talk to you about this son thing.
Oh, Murray, not the sun thing again. Murray, you are one of the dearest people I know, but honestly, the last couple of days you have been acting like a jerk.
Mary, don't you understand? There's something inside of me that wants a touch of immortality. I want the world to know that Mary Slaughter was here. Don't you see? I want to leave a little piece of myself behind.
Why don't you pickle a kidney? Look, I can understand you're wanting a son, but what I can't understand is what you're putting Marie and the girls through because of it.
Well, neither can I. I guess it was something that Ted said that made me realize I was wrong.
What'd he say?
He said I was right.
Well, Marie, if you realize you're wrong, why don't you tell Marie?
Because I've gone too far already. After all this, how can I just pick up the phone and tell her I was wrong?
Marie, you told me. Go on, call her.
Okay. Hello, honey? It's me. Listen, I'm coming home. And I have a terrific idea. Let's have our favorite dinner. With some ice cream for dessert? Okay. With chocolate sauce.
Didn't I tell you?
Yeah. Now, would you put your mommy on, please?
my lunch?
He'll be here any minute.
Murray's not in yet. It's 1 o'clock.
No, he called a few minutes ago. He said he had a meeting at his lawyer's.
He's not having trouble with Marie again.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I had dinner at their house a couple of nights ago. They seemed perfectly happy.
I hope you're right. What are you eating?
Chicken?
Thank you.
Say, Mary, is that,
Yes, Ted.
Gee, thanks. Gee, I hope Murray's marriage works out as much as you do. But I still say Murray never should have come crawling back to her.
Ted, don't talk with your mouth full.
And your brain empty?
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Everybody, I got a terrific announcement. Marie and I are going to have a son.
Murray, that's wonderful.
Oh, thanks, Mary.
That's good news.
Thank you, Lou.
Good news. You took my advice and slipped her a Mickey, huh?
Now you don't understand. That night I went back to Marie, we talked it over, and decided to adopt.
Oh, Murray, what a great idea.
Yeah.
But doesn't it take a long time to adopt?
Well, usually, but that's the great thing, Lou. See, there's this 90-year-old boy from Vietnam. A couple in St. Paul arranged to bring him over here, but they broke up, and he's available, and, well, my lawyer just worked out all the details.
What's he like? Have you seen him?
Not yet, no. Marie picked him up this morning while I was with the lawyer, but she's going to bring him over here, and I'm really excited.
Oh,
I think that's really great, Murray. You know, that reminds me of a story I once heard. This little boy got lost in the forest, and this pack of wolves found him and took him back to the den. And the wolves, they fed him and cared for him and raised him just like he was one of their own.
Gee, must have come as quite a surprise when they finally told him he was adopted.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I'd like for you to meet Lee Chin.
Hello, Lee Chin. I'm Murray Slaughter. I'm her husband.
Hello.
Hello. Well, I'd like to introduce you around. This is Mary Richards.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Mr. Grant.
How you doing, kid?
Hello.
This is Ted Baxter.
Hello, young man. Gee, Murray, he looks just like you.
Terrific kid, isn't he?
Oh, he's beautiful.
He wants me to take him to the bathroom. Hey, you know, it's really funny. When I used to think about having a boy, I always pictured myself taking him to the ball game or taking him to the circus. Well, I guess this is what it's really like having a boy. Taking him to the bathroom.
That's a lovely story, but don't you think you ought to...
Oh, come on, Lee Chin. Hiya, Phil.
Corned beef fry,
Yeah.
orange soda.
Hey, Phil, I'm sorry, what's your last name again?
Kramer.
Oh, yeah, Phil Kramer. I'd like to have you meet my son.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, come on, we gotta get... Terrific. Hey, that's wonderful. Look what he typed.
Zerg Turgen, my friend.
He types the way Ted breathes.
Hey, are you guys ready to go to lunch?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, hold it. I got a little trick here I want to show Lee Chin. Abracadabra, alakazam. Look at that. I pulled a quarter right out of your ear. Lee Chin, my quarter.
My ear.
a wonderful trip. And don't worry about Bess. I'll look after her. Okay, bye-bye.
Phyllis and Laura's taking a trip?
Yeah, for a whole month.
Oh, where are they going?
Well, she just said that they were going to search for America in the wake of Watergate.
Gee, I hope they find it.
Newsroom? Yes, just a minute, please. Mr. Grant, it's for you, your roof repairman.
You stink. You hear that, Carl? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know he had a secretary. Yeah, I'll hold. Hello, Carl. I just left a message with your secretary. Why weren't you out there yesterday? Well, be sure you get out there today. You can't miss the house. It's the one with the rainbow in the living room.
Can you believe that? Somebody just told me I lost my cue card, boy.
Well, I'm gonna let Lou have it.
Yeah, he's in a terrible mood.
I'll wait till he feels a little better. Then I'll let him have it.
I mean, how could he let him promote my cue card, boy? He's the best cue card boy I ever had.
But, Ted, it's not that hard to hold the cards. He'll find somebody good. I mean, anybody can do it.
Mary, if anybody could do it, I wouldn't have fired the last 7 guys at this station alone. There was one guy who moved his finger too fast.
This is Ted Baxter with the news.
There was one guy who moved it too slow. This is Ted Baxter. Then there was a nervous guy.
This is...
But Harvey had the perfect finger.
I'll get it.
Ted?
I said I'll get it.
Cha-Cha Charlie, the DJ who pays, answers calling when at all. Isn't this the radio station gives away all the money? Oh. Well, who is it? Oh, well, all right. I'll tell him when... Oh, no. Oh, here he is now. Lou, it's your plumber.
Lou, I'd like to talk to you as soon as you're feeling terrific.
Hello. Yeah. Well, when can you come? What am I supposed to do to Lynn? Thanks a lot.
You feeling better now?
Now I need a plumber for my house.
What's wrong?
My grandson made a wonderful discovery over the weekend. You cannot flush a banana. Mary, try to find me a plumber.
Lou, you want my cue card boy to fix your toilet?
What? If we can keep him, I can get him to do it.
Boy, you're really having your troubles with that place, huh?
Yeah. You know, I really ought to get rid of that house once and for all.
You know, that's a great idea, Mr. Grant. Why don't you just sell it and get an apartment?
Okay.
Okay?
Well, you said sell it, I'll sell it.
Yeah, but I didn't mean... I mean, you know, I figured you'd sort of think about it, you know, kind of ruminate, and then sort of in the spring, maybe.
What's bothering you?
Well, I don't want to be responsible for changing your life.
Well, then don't go around telling people to sell their houses.
Lou, do you feel any better now that you got rid of your house?
What do you want, Ted?
It's about my cue card, boy, Lou.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Mary, hire somebody to do idiot cards for Ted.
Don't call them idiot cards. I resent that. They're called cue cards.
I'm sorry, Ted. Mary, hire somebody to do cue cards for the idiot.
Hello. Hiya, Bess. Don't you love this new lipstick?
Oh, my. That is interesting. But why would you want purple lips?
Well, to match these. Say, Aunt Mary, how would you feel about giving me some slack on my curfew?
Sorry, Bess. Your mother said 10:30 and not a minute later.
But I'm 16 years old.
But, Bess, that has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, you're right. Lars is 52 and Phyllis won't let him stay out past 10:30.
I got some lamb chops. I hope you're hungry.
You cooked last night. Why don't you let me handle dinner tonight? Why should you do all the work?
Yeah, right. Okay, you want to handle dinner? Go. Terrific.
Good. Thanks, Aunt Mary. You like plain pizza or pepperoni?
Plain.
Hi, this is Bess Lindstrom. We'd like a plain medium to go. I'm one flight up from my place. Right, thanks a lot. It's the worst pizza ever, but they get it here in a flash.
That's what I call a flash. Mr. Grant.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Bess.
Hi, Mr. Grant.
Come on in.
Kids. Kids never change. Look at that face, Mary. I bet you were just eating a popsicle, weren't you?
Would you like a drink?
Yeah, thanks. I hope you don't mind my stopping by. The real estate agent is showing a house again. I don't want to be there.
Why not?
I'm getting a little tired of him pointing to me and saying, try to picture the living room without him.
Where are you moving to?
I don't know. I'm looking for an apartment. Something like this would be real nice. I just want one room. I don't want to rattle around in 7 rooms. I want cozy.
Hey, Rhoda's place is empty.
Bess, it isn't cozy.
I could look at it.
Yeah, but it's locked. It's not cozy and it's locked. And Phyllis has the key and she's in Las Vegas. And, you certainly don't want to fly all the way to Las Vegas to get the key, do you?
But Aunt Mary, I'll be glad to go downstairs.
Bess, dear. Can I see you in the kitchen for just a minute? There's something I want to show you how to work.
Okay. Mr. Grant, what I was going to say is I have an extra key downstairs if you want to look at it.
Bess, here.
What do you want to show me how to work?
This. Bess, I'm not sure that you're the right person for me to talk to about this, but even though Mr. Grant and I are really good friends, I just don't want him living one flight above me.
I understand.
You do? You don't think it's crummy of me to keep him from an apartment he might like just because I'm concerned about my privacy?
No, I think everything you do is wonderful.
Boy, Bess, maybe you are the right person for me to be talking to about this. See, it's just that I want to keep my home, and the office, you know?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, Bess, no doubt about it. You were the right one for me to talk to.
I can tell Mr. Grant I can't find the key.
No, I don't want you to lie to him.
Well, then why don't you just tell him you don't want him to move in?
Because I find it very difficult to say no to people I'm close to.
Hey, about my 10:30 curfew, couldn't
No.
I'll take it.
You can't just take it. You don't know anything about the apartment. You have to look around first.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll take it.
Don't you think it's a little small?
Right, I like small. The smaller the place, the smaller the problems.
But you have 7 rooms of furniture.
Well, I can get rid of some of it, and the rest of it I can put on rollers.
On rollers?
Yeah. That way I can bunch up the stuff I'm not using on that side and wheel what I need to this side. Wheel in the dining room, wheel out the living room.
Oh, Mr. Grant, you can't live like that.
Why not? You have wheels on your bed?
Wheels?
Yeah, wheels. You have them on your bed.
I don't need wheels on my bed, Mr. Grant. I never go anywhere in my bed.
Nice storage space. Nice kitchen.
Did you see the closet space? Did you see how small it is? I mean, Rhoda used to say it's so small that the moths had to sleep standing up.
Mary, I told you I like small. This is great. Look, I'm a single guy living alone. I eat out most of the time. I don't see many people. This is perfect for me.
Perfect?
Yeah, Mary, it's not only good for you, it's good for me.
How? How is it good for me?
Let's face it, we both live alone. And this way, we don't have to worry about getting lonely. Now, if you get lonely, you can just knock on my door and say, hey, you feel like a beer?
And if you're lonely, you can always...
Right.
On mine.
There's only one thing that bothers me.
Yeah, what?
You see me all day at the office. Now, if you have to live next to me, you'd get sick of me.
Oh, Mr. Grant, I wouldn't say that.
Being around me 24 hours a day, you'd get sick of me.
Oh, Mr. Grant.
Hey, I'm not the easiest guy to get along with. I can be pretty difficult. In fact, I can be a real pain in the neck. You'd get sick of me.
Mr. Grant, I would not get sick of you.
Okay, I'll take it.
Come in.
Hey, Mary, can I see if your TV's working? I'm having trouble with mine. I don't know if it's the set or the aerial.
Yeah, sure. How's it going up there? Settling in all right?
Yeah, I really like it up there. Although I am thinking of scraping the paint off the walls.
Yeah, I didn't think that was your color.
Oh, it's not that. It's just that I think I can use the extra space. Yeah, your picture's fine. Must be my set. I'll go watch a football game at the bar.
Oh, well, listen, Mr. Grant, if you have something to watch, please stay and watch it here. I have a date anyway.
No, I don't think that's a good idea, Mary. I think it's important, with you and me living this close, that we respect each other's privacy as much as possible. I don't want to impose on you.
Oh, but Mr. Grant, come on, you're not imposing. Don't be silly. Watch it.
Oh, all right, if you're sure you don't mind.
I'm sure.
Hi. Hi, Mr. Grant.
Hiya.
Hi, Baz. You want to watch a football game with me?
No, thanks. I like real life better. Does anybody mind to say goodnight? Good night. Does anybody mind if I stay out till 12?
Yes, your mother minds. 10:30.
Oh, let her have some fun. Let's compromise. How's 11:30?
Thanks, Mr. Grant. You're an angel.
Oh, David, I had a terrific evening.
Thanks. So did I.
Would you like to come in for some coffee?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Mary. Could I ask you a personal question?
Yeah.
Who's that man sleeping on your couch?
Mr. Grant.
Oh, Mr. Grant. Who's Mr. Grant?
My boss.
What kind of work did you say you do?
Mr. Grant. Mr. Grant? I can't wake him.
Here, let me try. Mr. Grant? Mr. Grant? Mr. Grant?
David. Are you all right?
Yeah, fine.
Hi, Mary. Have a nice evening. Hi, I'm Lou Grant.
David Boyd.
How are you?
Fine.
Mr. Grant, you just punched David
I did?
when he woke you up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have been dreaming about the war. Where did I get you?
Just south of Hanshill. Listen, Mary, I think I better go home.
Well, I had a wonderful time.
Thanks. So did I. Great time. Good night.
Good night.
I'm sorry. It was an accident.
I know. It was an accident.
But you don't just sneak up on a person who's been in a war, a world war. I once got a medal for being awakened by a German.
Well, it has been 30 years, Mr. Grant. I figured you'd been rehabilitated.
Well, all right. You know, just between you and me, that guy can't take it. Your date's got a glass gut.
I don't want to hear that, Mr. Grant. I want to know what you're doing on my couch at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Well, you know I always fall asleep watching television.
No, I don't know that. How would I know that?
Okay, well, I always fall asleep watching television.
What you don't seem to realize here, Mr. Grant, is that you ruined my evening.
I don't think I did. I might have ruined his evening. I didn't ask to watch television here. You invited me.
I invited you to watch television, not to fall asleep on my couch.
But you know I always fall asleep on the couch in front of the television
I told you
set.
I don't know that. Mr. Grant, we ought to get something straight.
What?
At the office, you're my boss, but here at home, you're not. You understand that?
Sure, I understand. I not only understand, I'm going home.
Good.
You know what's wrong, Mary? You make what happened here tonight sound all bad.
I beg your pardon?
All right. You may be annoyed. You may be upset. You may be angry. But tell me this. Are you lonely?
Lonely? No, I am not lonely.
There you go. And I'm sick and tired of not being appreciated.
Harry, what did you do? How could you make a mistake like that?
What mistake?
The new cue card boy. Didn't you realize she was a girl?
Yes, Ted, I did. She was quite candid about that during the interview.
But anybody knows it's not a girl's job. And that's why they call it a cue card boy.
Ted, give me a break, will you? I didn't get much sleep last night. I'm very upset, and I'm way behind on my work. I can't cope with it right now, okay?
Oh, yeah? Well, maybe Lou will want to talk about it.
Good. I wish you would. Do that.
Oh, come on, Mary. Have a heart. I can't work with a girl cue card boy. That's too thin. I like it bold because I say it bold.
All right, Ted. I'll ask her to print boldly.
And there's something else, too. I don't feel right, you know, when I make certain kind of jokes during the commercial breaks when a girl's around.
Well, Ted, if you don't feel right, then don't make them.
But I have to. They keep the little people relaxed. Keep them sort of loose, you know? I need a loose crew, Mary.
Ted, if you don't have a loose screw, nobody does.
Oh, say, Lou. What is this above the letter I? A dot or a circle?
A circle.
You see what I mean, Mary?
All right, so it's a circle, not a dot.
I want dots over my eyes, Mary. Dots.
And that's why Ted thinks we need a new cue card person. It's just...
Ted's the one who has to read the cue cards. If he's not satisfied, there should be a change. He's right. Why are you staring at me like that, Ted?
I'm trying to figure the angles.
What angle?
Well, I figure you're telling me I'm right so that I'll get happy. Then you can make a fool of me. That's it, isn't it?
No, that's not it.
You agree with Ted?
Sure.
He agrees with me. He really does. No, if it's a joke, make a fool of me now. Wouldn't be nice to wait later. He really agrees with me.
Mary, has the weather bulletin come in yet?
Why?
I have a strange feeling that hell just froze over.
Who is it?
Mary.
Mary who?
Mr. Grant, I have to talk to you.
Mary, we're in the office now. You can't just barge in here like some kind of neighbor. You want to say something, but you're having trouble starting, right?
Right.
I know. Starting is always the hard part. Now, would it help you if I started? Would that help?
I don't know. Yes, it probably would make it a little easier.
All right, I'll start. What?
Mr. Grant, you don't really agree with Ted. You're just taking his side because you're upset over what happened at home.
Home? Home? Didn't we agree to separate our home relationship from our office relationship?
Yes.
And where are we now?
In the office?
In the office, right. And in the office, we take a pretty dim view of our people hanging out until all hours of the night and then breezing into work whenever they feel like it.
Mr. Grant, that's not why I was late. I was late because I was upset over what happened last night. And you know I can't sleep when I'm upset.
I don't know that. Well, what is it, Ted?
I was just about going to tell the guys in the crew how you said I was right about the cue card girl, but then I figured that was the joke. That you'd wait until I told the guys on the crew, and then you'd pull the old rug out from under and said, well, I just came in to tell you that I'm not falling for it.
Ted, if you'd like to know what's happening here, Mr. Grant is taking your side because he's upset over something that happened at home.
Oh, no, I'm not buying that. Because if that's a joke, that would be the perfect thing to say to convince me that it wasn't.
Mr. Grant, I don't think you and I have anything further to say to each other? I mean, I know that I don't.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You want to tell me that you want me to move out of Rhoda's apartment?
Oh, yes, Mr. Grant, I guess I do.
She left because she couldn't keep a straight face, right?
Come here, Ted. Closer. I'm going to pretend to be asleep.
Well, I guess that's it. You want to sign here?
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you. I wish everyone had sense enough to put everything on rollers.
Hi. All set to go?
Mm-hmm.
Well, looks like they got just about everything moved out.
Uh-huh.
The new place all ready to move into?
Uh-huh.
Mr. Grant, couldn't we talk about this?
Uh-uh.
Mr. Grant, I've been trying to talk to you for the last week. You keep rumbling by saying no comment, like I was from the Washington Post or something.
There's nothing to talk about. We tried, and it didn't work out.
I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about. Nobody's to blame. That's the way things happen.
And you're not angry with me anymore?
No. It was just one of those things. You know, it's hard to leave this place. I'm used to it here.
You were only here for 2 weeks.
I know, but it seems like 3 or 4. Well, we had some good times here, didn't we, Mayor?
We sure did.
Great times. Where'd we go wrong, Mary?
Oh, I don't know. Mr. Grant, I guess, just wasn't meant to be.
Well, one thing you have to admit about us living next to each other like this, it sure wasn't lonely.
It sure wasn't.
You know, Mary, loneliness is vastly underrated. Goodbye, Mary.
Goodbye, Mr. Grant.
I'm gonna miss you, Mary.
Oh, I'm going to miss you, too.
See you in the office tomorrow.
Right.
You know, Mary, I was thinking about that business with the cue card girl. You do whatever you want. Never mind about Ted.
Thanks, Mr. Grant. I know she's going to work out just fine. Hey, how's the new apartment?
Oh, terrific. Sure beats living in a house. Yesterday, my grandson came to visit me again.
Yeah?
Tried to flush another banana. And all I had to do was phone for the janitor. Within 5 minutes, he came upstairs and he brought me a brand new banana.
Hi, Lou. Hi, Mary.
Hi.
What are you so happy about, Ted?
Well, I was just telling all the guys in the studio how you took my side over Mary's.
Oh, yeah, Ted, about that.
I knew it.
No, it's just that Mary...
I knew
Mary
it.
said goes very
I knew you were
far.
going to do this to me.
And
I knew you were going to play this
told
trick
her
with me.
that
You're a cruel man, Lou Grant. You're cruel, vicious, and you're sick. I knew
Who can turn the world on with her smile? Who can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile? Well, it's you, girl, and you should know it. With each glance and every little movement you show it. Love is all around, no need to waste it. You can have the town, why don't you take it? You're gonna make it after all. You're gonna make it after all.
I'm sorry I'm late, Lou, but you know how fans can hold you up.
Yeah. It took Ted hours to find one.
Okay, we should have had this meeting long ago. Our newscasts have gotten pretty static. I want to do something new, something different, something that's never been done before. So, I have decided to hire a lady to do a short editorial segment on the show every evening.
You mean like Kathy Daniels at WKGW?
Yeah, something like that. She'll do special interest
And
items.
Sylvia McMahon over Channel 6. She's another one.
On that order, yeah. To broaden our appeal.
Yeah, and what's that girl's name at Channel 3 and 11?
Broaden our appeal and make our news more
Christian.
Why would we want to make our news more Christian, Ted?
Martha Christian. She's the one at
That's
3
the
and
one.
11.
All right. So it's been done before. That doesn't make it a bad idea. News from the woman's point of view.
Well, Lou, why can't I do it?
Ted, what Mr. Grant means is that a woman will provide additional insight without taking away any of your own unique and invaluable qualities.
Well, do you have any particular woman in mind, Lou?
No. We'll hold auditions next week. Mary put some ads in the paper, that sort of thing.
Any particular qualifications?
Well, she doesn't have to have a lot of experience in television, but she should be attractive like you, Mary. She should be about Mary's age, bright, well-dressed like Mary.
Well, why not just ask Mary?
Nah, she's wrong for it. Okay, that about wraps up the meeting.
Okay, I'll get on this right away.
Yeah, I want to help Mary screen the candidates.
Say, Lou, how much are you paying her?
Don't worry, Ted. It's going to be less than what you make, around $15,000. It's worth it to give the show a new look.
Lou, I could give you that new look and save you 5 big ones.
What are you talking about?
For $10,000, I'll grow a beard.
Get out of my office.
I want a mustache for 5.
Ted?
Come on, Lou, give me a break. Sideburns for 2?
Ted, you just listened to me describe the kind of woman we're looking for. In that entire description, did you hear anything about a beard, a mustache, a sideburn?
I'm just trying to help, Lou.
Don't slam the door, Ted.
I'll pluck my eyebrows for $100 now.
Who is it?
Georgette.
Come on in.
Hi, Mary.
Hi.
I hope I'm not disturbing you. Please tell me if I am.
No, you're not disturbing me.
I'm not sure you'd tell me if I were.
Yeah, I would.
No, because you'd think you might embarrass me. And rather than embarrass me, you wouldn't say anything. You're so nice and patient and kind. You wouldn't say anything, would you?
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Thank you. But I don't want to disturb you.
Georgette! Come here. You're not disturbing me. I'm all yours. What can I do for you? Oh, sorry, 3 minutes are up.
Can I have 3 more?
No, Georgette, really. I just washing stuff. Just timing it.
I like the way you stuffed your hat.
Thanks. What do you want to see me about?
I want to talk to you about the lady newscaster.
Ted sent you, didn't he?
No, he brought me. He's downstairs in the car, but you're not supposed to know.
Okay, I don't.
So don't ask why doesn't he come up.
Won't.
It's lucky you have 2 chairs that far apart. Anyway, about this lady newscaster. Please don't laugh. But we want me to be her.
You want to audition for the job?
Absolutely. Cross my heart, I swear.
Really?
No. I told Ted I'm not a very good liar.
Ted wants you to audition?
Yes.
That just doesn't sound like Ted.
When he heard how much the salary was. He sent me over here to butter you up. But don't think that that's why I said I like the way you stuffed your hat. I do. I like the way you stuffed your hat.
Thank you. Georgette, I just can't believe that you'd want to audition for that job.
But I don't. That's what I told Ted. I said, Ted, I don't want to audition. And he said, why not? And I said, that's just not me. And he said, then who is it? And I said, Mary.
Me?
You'd be perfect, Mary. You're just what you're looking for.
No, Georgette, come on. I'm a behind-the-scenes person. Although, I did do that editorial once, and I wasn't bad, was I? No, I don't. You really think I should try out for the job?
Yes, really. I said, Ted, I don't want to audition. And he said, why not? And I said, that's just not me. And he said, then who is it? And I said, Mary.
Fine, and be prepared with 1 or 2 minutes of news copy. Well, no, it doesn't matter. Just anything that's comfortable. All right, fine. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
A lot of girls interested in auditioning?
Ah, dozens. Hey, Mert, you remember what you said in the meeting yesterday?
No.
Yeah, come on, sure you do. You said some silly thing about hiring me for the job.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, everybody. Except Mary. But you want to know why I didn't say hello, Mary?
No, Ted.
All right, I'll tell you why. The reason I didn't say hello is I think it's pretty low. When a person asks a friend to go to another friend to do the first friend a favor and the second friend tears the first friend's heart out.
Oh, Ted, Georgette doesn't want the job. She doesn't think she has the talent.
Oh, that's ridiculous. How much talent does it take?
Hey, wait a minute, Ted. Wait a minute. You don't think that job requires a certain amount of skill?
No, I don't.
I mean, you feel that any fool can do it?
That's right, just about any fool.
Let me get this straight, then. Now, you were saying that any half-wit could just walk in here and read the news?
That's right, just about any half-wit. But don't you bother to audition for the job, Marie. Lou wants a girl.
I got you! I got you! I got you! I did it! I got him! I finally failed! I just lost a duel of wits to an unarmed opponent.
Oh, Mr. Grant, do you have a minute?
No.
Oh, well, I'll just take a moment then.
I don't have a moment, Mary.
All right, very quickly then. Mr. Grant, you remember that on-the-air editorial I did?
Yes.
Well, I wasn't bad, was I?
No, Mary, you weren't. Come in.
Mr. Grant, you remember yesterday you said you were looking for a girl like me for the newscaster job?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm a girl like me. In fact, I'm probably the girl most like me I know.
Mary, don't you think you were the first one I thought of for the job?
Well, then why didn't you let me audition for it?
Because I'm afraid I'd hurt you if you auditioned and I had to tell you I was giving the job to someone else. I just couldn't bear hurting your feelings that much, Mary.
Oh, Mr.
chance.
I really think you'd stink. Look, try to imagine that it was me who was trying to be a newscaster, and you had to tell me that, no, that's a rotten example. I'd be terrific.
Mr. Grant, it's not going to break my heart if I don't get the job. And it certainly wouldn't be the first disappointment I've had in life.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've had plenty of disappointments.
Like what?
Well, of course, things have been pretty good lately. All right. When I was in high school, I ran for the president of my senior class. Boy, I painted posters. I made speeches. I campaigned for months.
And you lost.
No, I won, but not by nearly as much as I thought I would. But I got over it eventually.
Excuse me.
So, Mr. Grant, all I'm asking for is the chance to audition, just like anybody else.
Oh, okay. You can put your name on the list.
Oh, Mr. Grant, thank you.
So I was right. She did want that job for herself. I never would have believed she could be so sly, so cunning, so ambitious. Intriguing behind the backs of her very best friends. And all for an extra few $1,000s a year. She's my kind of woman.
Thank you, Mr. Baxter. Mr. Baxter. Thank you, Ted. Thanks, Ted. Thank you, Ted. Excuse me, Ted.
Who is it? It's Sue Ann, dear.
Well, what a nice surprise.
I happen to be in the neighborhood.
Doing what?
Coming to see you. Oh, Mary, I love this apartment. I love what you've done to it.
I haven't done anything to it.
I know. That's your guts. Mary, I would kill for a cup of coffee.
That's why I'm going to offer you one.
Mary, I'll tell you why I'm here. I have decided to audition for that woman's point of view spot on your show. In fact, I've already prepared what I think is a very solid piece of copy on the recent mudslides in Alaska.
How do you take it?
Very seriously.
I'm into coffee.
Oh, coffee experts agree a good cup of coffee should always be savored just as it comes from the pot. Hot, rich, and black. I just have a little cream and sugar.
Joanne, why do you want to be on our show? You're the happy homemaker.
Yes. And the happy homemaker is very unhappy.
About what?
I have done that show every day since July 1963. You know what that means, Mary? It means I've been smiling for 11 years.
I never thought of it that way.
I want a job where I don't have to smile. I don't like smiling all the time. It's against my nature.
Sue Ann, you're smiling.
I am. Right now?
Uh-huh.
I can't tell anymore. I'm in a rut, Mary. Everything I do is mechanical. I just go through the motions.
Oh, well, Sue Ann, come on. Everyone feels that way about her job sometimes.
But I can't pretend anymore. I've cooked it all. I've eaten it all. I've cleaned it, trimmed it, and stuffed it twice.
Gee, I can sympathize.
Monotony has turned me into a bitter, spiteful person. Oh, I know you haven't noticed, but it has.
Really?
And I don't want to be that way, Mary. I want to be a nice person. And with your help, I'm going to be a nice person. And changing jobs is the first step.
Well, Sue Ann, that puts me in a sort of an awkward position, see, because I'm going to try out for the job, too.
Well, now, I wonder how a nice person would react to that news.
Well, I don't think
a nice person wouldn't point out the dubious ethics of an associate producer auditioning for her own show. A really nice person wouldn't use phrases like undue influence or conflict of interest or two-bit double-crossing think.
Oh, just a minute, Sue Ann. In the language of the newsroom, that's an allegation. I have no more influence over the audition than anybody else.
Mary, dear. In the language of the kitchen, that's a crock.
And thus the repercussions of an upsurging inflationary spiral are as inevitable as they are catastrophic.
You better believe it. And very well put, incidentally. That was a woman's point of view.
Okay, thank you. Bring in the next girl.
That was just awful, wasn't it? I hated myself. I was just awful.
No, you weren't. You were fine. Thank you.
How was I, Lou?
Just awful.
Good morning, Lou.
Oh, good morning, Sue Ann. Ted will brief you.
Sue Ann, park it over here. That's the camera. When the red light goes on, that means that the camera is about...
I know what I'm doing. Just cue me and then stick a sock in it.
Come on, everybody. And action.
And now with the new feature, news from a woman's point of view, Sue Ann Nibbins.
Thank you very much, Ted. And good evening. Massive mudslides wreak havoc. Late last evening, huge mudslides in south central Alaska buried the picturesque little village of Nornsk, long noted for its tapestries and woolly artifacts. Apple-cheeked housewives bustling down the cobbled streets were swept away by slithering mounds of mud. Let's all hope that survivors remembered that stubborn grime can be removed with a blend of and cornstarch. Victims, plucked gagging from the slime, were treated at the high school gym, stunningly decorated for that night's prom, the theme of which is fun on the farm. Volunteers, dressed as cows and chickens, circulated among the injured, passing out hand-embroidered tea towels. Hot soup, always a nourishing basic, was ladled from a tureen concealed inside a huge pink papier-mâché pig. And now, back to Ted.
Thank you. Enid Beringer, The Twin Cities.
And that was a woman's point of view.
Thank you. Okay, everybody, let's break for 5 minutes. Mary's next.
Mare?
Listen, Ted, I can wait. Why don't you let someone else go first?
You're the last one, Mare.
Oh, well, maybe someone else would like to do it again.
Oh, come on.
Oh, why did I get myself into this?
Mary? You're nervous.
Yeah, I am.
Listen, you've got nothing to worry about if you trust me. Okay? Because, Mary, I'm on your side. I want you to win. Now, do you trust me?
No, of course not.
Listen, I know how to please an audience. When I read the news, that camera is a person to me, the most wonderful person in the world. I caress it with my eyes. My mouth may be saying the cost of living went up 0.8%, but my eyes are singing, be my love.
Okay, we're ready, Mary. Quiet, everybody. Action.
Remember, just pretend the camera's your lover. Make love to it with your eyes. And now, a woman's point of view with Mary Richards.
Thank you, Ted. It's been 10 years since Congress passed the 1964 Civil Rights Act.
Eyes.
None of the 5 agencies of the federal government has done anything to enforce it.
Mary, whatever you got in your eye, you want to get it out?
Oh, hey, Lou, you gonna give Mary another try?
What for? She wasn't good, Murray. I wish she had been. I wish she'd been terrific, but she tried twice and she wasn't.
I know, but she was nervous.
Just don't know how I'm going to break it to her. You wouldn't like to, would you?
Sorry, Lou. I'm no good at breaking bad news. I still haven't told Marie I'm going bald.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Grant?
Oh, yeah, Enid. Welcome to the news team.
Welcome to the... Does that mean I got the job?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Grant.
Enid, one of the first things you'll want to learn about this job is no hugging. We're not a hugging newsroom. Some staffs hug, we don't. Tell you what, you go on down to personnel, tell them you're starting Monday, and fill out all the forms.
Right away. Thank you, Mr. Grant.
You'll like personnel, they hug.
So, Mr. Grant, any decision?
Not yet.
Well, I wasn't rushing you, just, wondered if there was any kind of decision.
Mary, I haven't made the decision yet because you're going to make it. Your second take was very good.
Oh, Mr. Grant, thank you. I was
very
still a little nervous.
good. But there's one other tape I want you to look at. It's between you and this girl. Now, you watch, and you tell me.
Point of view, Enid Behringer.
Thank you, Mr. Baxter. I would like to give you the woman's point of view, but I'm having a problem trying to figure out exactly what the woman's point of view is. I mean, do all women think alike? Do Bella Abzug and Connie Stevens think of exactly the same thing when they get up in the morning? Okay, maybe when they first get up in the morning, but after that, I don't think so. And I don't think girls are made of sugar and spice anymore. Those things cost too much money. But if WJM is interested in hearing my point of view, I would be very happy to try and give it to them. Thank you. Enid Behringer, the Twin Cities.
Okay, Mary. There you go. It's between you and Enid. I'll go with whatever you decide. Now, who do you think should get the job?
Wow, Mr. Grant, that's a really tough decision, isn't it? But I have to go with me.
Mary, Enid gave a great audition.
Yes, she did. Excellent, an excellent audition. Maybe even better than mine. But,
no.
I mean, how many times can she go out there and say that?
Say what?
That there's no such thing as a woman's point of view. I mean, that's a cute idea. Really cute, really cute. But what's she going to do the next night? And besides that, Mr. Grant, I've got the newsroom experience. You know, an audition isn't everything. I mean, she was good. Really, really fine. But I think all the factors considered, I got to go with me.
Mary, come in.
Oh, hi, Mary.
Hi.
Mr. Grant, it's all set. I went down to personnel. I told them I start Monday. And thank you again. I won't let you down.
All right. All right. I lied. I'm sorry. I was trying to spare your feelings.
Well, you don't have to spare my feelings, Mr. Grant.
Okay. Okay. Look. Look, Mary. Look. Now you look. It wasn't between the two of you. You didn't finish second. You finished fourth. That's why I couldn't tell you the truth right out.
Fourth?
I didn't want to hurt you.
Fourth?
Sixth.
Excuse me, Mary. Gee, I was so excited I forgot to ask what time I come in Monday.
Well, 10 o'clock will be fine.
Thanks.
Oh, Enid, listen, I'm really glad you got the job. I thought you were just terrific. Congratulations.
Thanks, Mary. Mary, that's really nice of you to say, because I know you auditioned, and I'm sure you must be disappointed.
Oh, no. I never really expected to get the job at all. No, I'm a behind-the-scenes person. I really just did it for the fun of it, you know. I didn't want the job.
Mary, you want to go have a drink?
Yeah, I would like
Okay.
to.
Good night, Mayor.
Good night.
Oh, hi, Mr. Baxter. Do you remember me?
Sure, you're the black one.